So, Professor, I'm going to let you start. Who are you bringing in this matchup today?
Very first level 40 reward of the year, Chris. Scottie Pippen, one of the best cards in the game still, in my opinion. He does it all for you. He's a lock. He can shoot threes. He brings it all. So I'm definitely looking forward to bringing one of the best cards in the game to the table today.
All right, I'm going to have to give my hand away.
And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Holiday out there with Williams, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Now here's Hield. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Holiday. Nobody near Williams. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Hield outside. Back to Halliburton. Passes it to Mathurin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice ability.
Postmates dance team, they're amazing. Thanks, everybody.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Williams passes to Lopez. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
Well, you've got to stay with Brook Lopez and pick and rolls. This guy is a tremendous roll guy.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Halliburton. And the pass to Mathurin. 5 to shoot. To halt the run. Good D by Lopez.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Williams gets the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Pacers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Holiday.
Just a terrific prospect. Mathurin gives this offense so many options, and he has the physical tools to be a great defender.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Middleton finds Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Hield. Last game we saw him score 13. Halliburton outside. Back to Hield. Pulls it from 20. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. It just comes up empty.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Halliburton drives in. Kept alive by Indiana.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Williams. Loads it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Assisted.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hey, guys, a bit of a surprise with the change of scenery for Halliburton.
Oh, I'd say so, Greg, because this guy was the number 12 pick just a year before, had a outstanding start to his career his first year in Sacramento. I don't think there's any doubt this guy will continue to shine in a new uniform.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Pacers trail by 16. Hayward outside. Here's Duarte. He's defended by Connaughton. Jackson against Portis. Halliburton.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Here's Williams. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Halliburton passes Duarte. Back to Halliburton. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Milwaukee ball.
.35 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams, that's good.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
The wide open look here for Ingles. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Here's the teardrop. They need this. Duarte shot good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
It's the three-point bomb.
3 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so it's Milwaukee holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to. Group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. Jackson comes in for Jalen Smith. Chris Duarte's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Halliburton subbed in for Buddy Hield. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Williams in for Smith. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. And there's Jackson, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. The Pacers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Duarte passes to Halliburton. He feeds it to Jackson. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Williams looking over the floor. From beyond the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And stolen by Williams.
Hey, right here.
Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Williams. Here he goes, and the slam by Williams.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to Duarte. Clock at 4. And they get it. The rebound by the Bucks, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Back to Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
MP from deep three-point land. No good on the last second. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
The Bucks, 58.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Williams is out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Denver delivered quite a performance. Contributed 51 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Healed outside. Passes it to Smith. There's the pass to Mathurin. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Mathurin's got 7 points in the game.
And we've seen Mathurin become a volume three-point shooter, which is understandable given these results. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here's Smith following the 3 from Williams. Healed finds Turner. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Holiday against Halliburton. Outside Turner, the 3. No good there. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Indiana. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Smith outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Halliburton. Healed outside. Over Holiday. They grab their own miss. Here's Turner. Can't hit from in close. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 13-3 run right now. Back to Antetokounmpo. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Hayward looking over the floor. Halliburton on the wing. Indiana again missing. Milwaukee has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Shoots from 12. Jump shot is good. Giannis has got 12.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And the rejection by Giannis.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it. In a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Smith finds Hield. Over Holiday, drilled from 11 feet out. Hield's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Buddy Hield on point from the mid-range. Don't give this guy any breathing room.
14 feet away. Antetokounmpo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
First substitution
for the
on the
Pacers. Jalen Smith comes in for Halliburton. Williams for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Williams has got 47 points.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Williams.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Jackson and Turner man the post position. And it's Hayward, and it's Smith, and it's Duarte in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now, here is Halliburton. Clock at 6. From the arc. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Williams against Johnson. And he gets it to go. No problem on the 3 from Williams. Williams has got 54 points. Now, here is Halliburton. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olmers, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a
Oh, there it is.
Hey, what you working on?
All right, well, I'm bringing in the two-time NBA champion, two-time Defensive Player of the Year, a card that Jimmy saw when I was playing with him and we were stacking up wins together. Now it's going to go against him, and it's none other than the pink diamond glitched Hakeem Olajuwon. You know, this can protect the paint, dunk the ball, and it's
the middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. In it forward, it's Ingram and Williamson. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Marshall in at the 2. Drops in the 3.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Ingram, the pass to McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. Rejected by Lopez. Outside, Williams. He puts up a 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Unbelievable. You talk about players who have transformed this league. Giannis is at the top of that list. Just a tremendous pass right there. And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
And the Pelicans call time here. Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
Now here's McCollum, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. 6 to shoot. From deep. Rebounded by the Bucks.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's McCollum. His last outing, we saw him score 13. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Williams finds Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot.
I just love the ball.
The Pelicans have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Valanciunas passes to McCollum. Here's Marshall. He's covered by Holiday. Marshall can't hit.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And the shot goes down. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. And a change for the Pelicans. Murphy, he's checked in for Marshall. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
The bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Back to McCollum. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Holiday from long range. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
All right, so about the Pelicans, what has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
2 points. That one goes.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Pass to Murphy. McCollum on the wing. Trying to get back on track. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Williams from long range. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 3rd assist of the night. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Now here's Williams. He played a great game against Indiana. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night.
Ingles, he's checked in for Middleton. And the Pelicans making a change here. 41 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Murphy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hayes. Antetokounmpo with the block.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length.
Williams' shot is good.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And stolen by Williams. Tipped away. And he lays it up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
Now into the lineup for your Bucks, Serge Ibaka.
Here's Murphy. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a commanding
7. The Pelicans 0.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Larry Nance is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Herb Jones, and it's Alvarado in at the point guard position. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Milwaukee has gone 6 of 6 from downtown thus far.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He picked up 54 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Here's Alvarado. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on the little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
And the Pelicans with possession here, following the score by Milwaukee. Pass to Alvarado. Clock at 6. Can they get it? Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
Jones against Williams. Down low. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Williams. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game. The Pelicans have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Alvarado. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And again, New Orleans no good.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be.
And so it's Milwaukee destroying the competition.
54, the Pelicans. 14.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Milwaukee has gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. At forward, it's the talented Giannis and Middleton. MP is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And that's the group for Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. Now here's Ingram. Williamson up top. Pass to McCollum. Lets it go from 11. The putback. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the paint. Here's Lopez. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
You know, Brook Lopez has consistently evolved as a player, adding layer after layer to his game and making himself a threat on both ends.
The Pelicans shooting only 23% so far. Outside Ingram. Pass to Marshall. McCollum outside. Here's Marshall. Williams defending. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
That's on Brook Lopez. The first one falls.
At the line for the Pelicans.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Milwaukee. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Now here's Williamson. Marshall. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years. Back in 2021, Zion Williamson was on a serious hot streak. In 25 consecutive games, he dropped 25 or more points and did it on 50% shooting.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allen. Thanks for that. Well, Zion, when he's on the floor, he has proven he is an efficient player. Others are envious of that.
They are, B.A. They're envious of his shot selection and his point total. He stays aggressive because he knows what his team needs from him. Physical play inside the paint all night long.
Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
The Bucks making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. Nance, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Alvarado comes in for McCollum.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Pass to Marshall. And here's Valanciunas. Here's Alvarado. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, the length of Giannis is tough to deal with. He uses it to perfection to come up with steals.
For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Alvarado. And the Bucks pushing it up now. He's all alone. And Williams punches it home.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Here's Marshall. He's got 6. Here's Alvarado. And stolen by Williams. Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Showing off the power there. Holiday likes to attack and comes at it with a lot of force.
Pass to Marshall. Here's Alvarado. Williams defending. Here's Ingram. And again, another missed shot.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got 9.
Right there you see Holiday's toughness. Gets hit, able to maintain body control, finishes the play.
Holiday's over to help. Poked loose. And stolen by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Ingram. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Shoots over Ingles. The shot by Ingram, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
To the inside. Holiday grabs the miss. Right side, Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Bucks ahead, just dominating.
The Pelicans.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility.
Getting ready for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Matthews comes in for Connaughton. Hill, he's checked in for Allen. And Williams is subbed in for Smith. So the Pelicans 5 right now. Ingram and Zion, the former Dukies, in at forward. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Marshall in at the shooting guard. Williams' shot is good.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Pass to Ingram. McCollum outside. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. The rebound by Matthews. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Outside, Williams. Oh, from deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce.
That's going in.
Hey, man.
Huddle up, fellas. Let's go over the game plan. Today, I want to focus on our shooting. We could definitely do better than we have been. Today, we're going to focus on putting the ball in the basket. Okay, let's get to it.
Turn it up! Turn it up! We always be ready.
And the final card, the final player is...
The card that probably has the most longevity of the entire year, Diamond Takeover Donovan Mitchell. Very, very excited to see him in action. Still one of my favorite cards to this day, and he came out very early in the game cycle. But this is a Season 1 stalwart, so I'm very excited.
So there it is. There's the matchup.
Brent, these are two teams that can really get it done at the arc. This could end up being a battle fought at long range tonight.
And tonight, Kevin, it just might not be about shooting as many threes as you can. Who can produce the highest quality looks? That team ends up usually winning.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Ball. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Outside Williams. Pass to Giannis. Stolen by Washington. Ball feeling it out a bit. Again, Ball missing. Here's Milwaukee now. It's a 3-point game. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards. And something that stands out about the Bucks is their versatility in their offensive package. I mean, they use penetration, they shoot the 3, whatever it takes to beat a good defense.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. And Brent, what would you say is the secret to the Bucks' deep offensive arsenal?
Well, it's a variety of talents that they have on the floor. It's just a combination of guys who want to move the ball, want to move their bodies, and then get the ball to Giannis and he get out of the way.
Now here's Williams. A 35-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
Defensive mindset tonight was huge. He was a real pest coming up with all those steals and had great activity.
And the Hornets with possession here. After the basket by Milwaukee. And it's Rozier missing.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And it's in there.
When he was a skinny kid, defenders would always try to get physical with Giannis. That changed pretty quick. Doesn't work so well anymore.
Now, here's Rozier. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Pass to Oubre. Over Middleton. And the Hornets miss again.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Plumlee finds Rozier. And here's Plumlee. Guarded by Holiday. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, for people who question some toughness and determination, Plumlee showing off that he can finish through contact and growing in both of those areas.
Now here's Williams. Shoots a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got 6.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Hornets trail by 8. Rozier the pass to Ball. Lets it go from 11. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
After winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball is even better with sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Williams in for P.J. Washington.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his 3-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 13-4 run right now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Ball kicks to Oubre. Back to Ball. Shot from 12. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. The Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Pelicans. Williams for three, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Oubre outside. .43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Here's Williams. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Richards passes the ball. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And here is Rozier over Holiday. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. And so it's Milwaukee in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. A look at
the away team. 6. Ladies and gentlemen.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Williams is out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Ingles and at the small forward. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against New Orleans lit up the floor. He had 35 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
So he gets them both. With the All-Star game approaching, Brent, there are plenty of deserving players, but as we know, there are only 12 coveted spots for each roster.
And Kevin, get ready for all the snub talk that we hear every year. It comes along like rain in spring. But if you could see the league expand the rosters maybe to 13, maybe even 15 players, maybe some of that would go away. Not all of it, but maybe some.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. MP's really making a difference here.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Milwaukee.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:13 left now here in the second. Outside, Martin. Williams with a clean look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Here's Williams, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
The Bucks shooting their first foul shot of the night. Poke loose. And the foul called on NP. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Oubre outside. At the top of the key, Williams. Over Giannis. Williams can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Ball's knocked loose.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Holiday against Ball. Over Holiday. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Richards.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Williams for three. To beat the quad. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's five. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. And it's Oubre in at the three slot.
Not a lot of bigs in the league that coaches trust to handle the offense, but Giannis and probably Jokic, those are two on the top of the list.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Shot clock at 6. Rozier the pass the ball. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Well, the Bucks shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the basket by Rozier.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside. There's one thing that's become clear about this Hornets team. They've become one of the best passing teams in the league. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And Plumlee kicks the ball. Oubre on the wing. The kick out to Ball. A three-pointer, no good. And Charlotte's passing has improved a lot in the last few seasons. Greg, even more.
Yeah, their assist numbers have been terrific, and they keep their turnovers to a minimum. That's a trend you want to see continue.
Joe Ingles is checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Drew Holiday. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Wara checked in. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. And the shot is good. Rozier's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's a competitor. Even amongst the trees, Rozier has such confidence in his ability to finish.
Williams for three. Buries it from three-point range.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Rozier the pass to Washington. Good D by Giannis.
and a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Rozier finds Oubre. Here's Nora. Ingles covering. Here's Nora. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good. A different look for Milwaukee. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Smith subbed in for Pat Connaughton. The Hornets also changing it up. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Williams comes in for P.J. Washington. And Martin subbed in for Terry Rozier. He got it again! Sensational!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. The pass to Nora. Here's Richards. Outside Martin. Pulls from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Pass to Nora. Crops in the layup for 2. Nora's got 4 points this quarter.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Smith finds Williams. 3-pointer. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Oubre outside. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. They say big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Williams, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And George Hills subbed in for Smith. Brent, it's been well documented. 3-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Pat Connaughton is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Hill. Then it's Williams. And it's Birch in at the 5 spot. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Brent, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
Well, I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time when you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Williams.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Hook night, no good. Tries it from 19. Basket good.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every...
Great game.
It's pretty solid.
Oh, wait, you're in the top. Okay. That MT symbol is important there. Cam is a ringer. He has reached the top of the unlimited leaderboards to earn that.
Well, Grant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Powell. Outside Wall. Here's Zubac. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Inside. Blocked! Here's Powell. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Outside Wall. Pass to George. 5 to shoot. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. They get the rebound. Soft touch off the glass.
When George is aggressive now, I think it energizes his whole team.
Williams against Wall. Holiday passes to Williams. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Perhaps the best trait of Giannis, his loyalty, Clark.
Love that about him, B.A. We've seen others test those free agent waters. No begrudgment there, but not Giannis. Stayed in Milwaukee, a small market team, signing an extension in 2020, and then led the Bucks to that 2021 title. The Greek Freak didn't need to get to a super team to get a ring. He birthed and led a super team right where he was.
Here's George, following the score by Milwaukee. Outside Wall. Back to Powell, puts up a 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Now here's Wall, coming off a 22-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
His defensive intensity made a huge difference. Just look at the 3 steals.
Here's Powell, 8-point game. George, no good. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in for Holiday. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Wagner's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Morris. Coffey, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Jackson in for Wall. Now here's Connaughton. 9 points in his last outing. Jackson against Williams. To the middle. And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
I'll tell you what,
Milwaukee in the lead.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. John Wall is out there with Paul George. And it's Powell in at small forward. Morris down low. Antetokounmpo covering. Morris can't hit. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, You played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Williams drops them both. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting about 43% on this one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Hornets was outstanding. He finished with 67 points and was on point from deep. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And yep, it's good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, B.A., with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
Here's Zubac. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Well, I tell you, the Bucks are a big, tough, physical team, even in the backcourt. That's part of why they won the championship in 21 and are contenders going forward as long as they stay healthy.
Here's Milwaukee. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Williams from long range. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And stolen by Williams. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And out of bounds, the Bucks will take it. You know, Clark, on top of that physicality, the Bucks have guys who can stretch the floor now.
Yeah, it's a nice combination, B.A. They can create space without having to play small ball. Not many teams can do that. It makes them one of the more unique squads in the league.
And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in. George finds Wall. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
To end the run, and the layup is good. Wall's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Oh, and trailing by double digits, who can you count on to continue to battle? He's answering in the affirmative. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Zubac passes to Wall. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Covington finds Powell. Wall with it. Williams defending. Here's Covington. Here's an 8-footer. Drained it for 2 points. Covington's got his first basket.
You know, John Wall is not just a dynamic scorer. He is outstanding at sharing the ball with his open teammates.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Zubac.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
It's Powell on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
The kick out to Wall. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
One of the things that makes
And so it's Milwaukee. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead.
Your box, 45. The Clippers, 24.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. At forward, it's the talented Giannis and Middleton. MP is out there with Drew Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Pass to Morris. Over Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 now.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
Everybody knows Giannis is elite, but just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
George outside. Pass to Zubac. Ball for 3. The shot no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem, the dream. B.A., I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Williams' shot is good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Wall finds Morris. They need this. And they'll get another chance.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
Down low. Fades. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter. The Clippers have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Powell outside. Morris against Antetokounmpo. Morris can't hit.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Outside Wall. Here's Zubats. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
The Clippers making a switch here. Checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for Morris. Coffee, he's checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Wall. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Powell against Connaughton. Now here's Powell, guarded closely. Jackson finds Batum. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Milwaukee foul.
Smith, he's checked in for Connaughton. Covington's checked in for the Clippers.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Jackson. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter here. Coffee can't get it to go. Milwaukee with the ball. It's a 21-2 run. Totally rolling here. Williams from long range. And another three for Milwaukee.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Here's Coffee. He's got 5. Back to Powell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Milwaukee has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Here's Williams. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Williams has got 48.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Great team.
The Clippers, 28.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, Milwaukee shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Nicholas Batum out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Jackson. Then there's Amir Coffey. And it's Matthews in at the 2. Batum outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Milwaukee. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game, and that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Pass to Coffey. Here's Matthews. Williams defending. Here's Matthews. Jackson outside. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside, Williams. Oh, he tries a 3. Knocks down the long J. Williams has got 57 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Matthews. Williams defending. Pass to Jackson. To halt the run. And the layup is up and in.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. 12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
Pass to Batum. Lets the 3 fly. Pure from three-point range.
Batum is a great spot up threat. He's quick to get it off, and the stroke is pure.
Here's Williams. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Jackson right side. Pass to Batum. Kicks it out to Jackson. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A different look for Milwaukee. Burke. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next.
Great game.
I feel like we're doing a lot better than we did last segment, so I'm excited.
Oh, great cross.
Give me that.
Great finish.
We got a game here, folks.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That's my bad.
Good pass. Good pass, Chris.
Let's go. 2KT.
And even here, in the middle of the season, Steve, some players are really putting in the work and playing with postseason energy.
Well, that's a mark of greatness in my book, Kevin. Guys who value every game and don't want any unnecessary losses on their record.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Jimmy Butler is out there with Martin. Then there's Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero in at the 1. Shot clock at 3. Here's Butler. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside Williams. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Williams has got the opening field goal of the game for the Bucks. And here are the Heat now. It's a 3-point game. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. There's Giannis. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Nailed from three-point land.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Now, Hero. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Good.
Rolling off the pick, Bam is very mobile, finds good spacing and his shot.
It's stolen by Martin. Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And that one, good.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
He'd have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession. Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Now, Hero. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Just 5 on the clock. Over Williams. Tries again. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Oladipo. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Butler kicks to Hero. Adebayo, high post. On its way from Oladipo for 2. The shot is good off the backboard.
A rare talent. When Oladipo hits shots like that, it makes his team that much harder to take down.
Here's Williams. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Hero passes to Martin. Middleton against Butler. Oladipo outside. Off target from three-point range. Here's Williams. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got his third assist on the night. And the Heat call time here. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they looked right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Ken Burge is checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Joe Ingles is checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dennis Smith in for Drew Holiday.
Milwaukee ball.
Bucks leading by 10. Williams for 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Strus. Now, here's Dedmon. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Burge grabs the board.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
The shot's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Strus. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Passes it to Jovic. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And again, the turnover by the Heat.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
For 3, Williams, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And so it's Milwaukee.
24. The Heat. 6.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Bucks?
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace in transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Max Strus. Adebayo is out there with Yurtseven. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Jovic in at the 3. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers was phenomenal. He finished with 64 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Giannis has got 6 in the quarter.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
And the Heat call time here. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to
Substitution on the court.
A minute 20 left here in the second. Now, here's Strus. Now the pass to Yurtseven. Jovic, will it go? Ingles with the rebound. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. 59 seconds left in the first half. Strus passes to Jovic. And here's Oladipo. Launches it. Mark that is his 5th miss in 7 shots. Williams for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Back to Strus. Pass to Dedmon. Now Strus. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. Stolen by Holiday. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. From D. Bingles. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Oladipo. It's deflected. They recover it. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks.
With the score, your Bucks 53, the Heat 17.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Not someone they usually rely on to do this, but you need role guys to step up once in a while and help you out.
Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Williams is out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at center. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Oladipo for 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in their rebounding numbers as well. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Butler. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Martin. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Brook Lopez.
Yeah, easy call.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
For Miami, Caleb Martin.
And both free throws good for Martin. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Williams looking around. Trying his luck from deep. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Passes it to Oladipo. The 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
There's the pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Oladipo finds Martin. There's Hero with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Hero's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Puts up a 3. That's good from Williams on the assist by Giannis.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Outside Butler. Oladipo against Williams. Oladipo misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Middleton dishes to Williams. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And Smith subbed in for Drew Holiday. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Hero passes to Jovic. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes.
Good save it.
In the third. 3 minutes.
A three-pointer off the mark.
defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
The Bucks making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Smith against Hero. To the middle, Yurtseven. No good, unable to end this run. Milwaukee's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. Lighting it up here.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Hero passes to Jovic. Back to Hero. 1:16 left to play in the third.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Here's Williams. Rebound by the Heat. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Strus with it. Yurtseven. Ingles with the rebound. And Williams, here we go. And it's Williams finishing it off.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Hero kicks to Strus. Got a piece of it. Edmond passes to Strus. And the 3 off target. And so it's Milwaukee holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish.
Substitutions here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kem Birch. Williams comes in for Joe Ingles. And George Hills subbed in for Dennis Smith. Goes up to the stripe. And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. They've got Adebayo. Hero out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Yurtseven in at the 5 down low. Williams with the block. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. With 1 on the clock. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Milwaukee.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Williams.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 17-foot shot on the way. Milwaukee with the ball. And got it! Another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside Butler. Pass to Yurtsevin. Over onto Kumbo. No good. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
That's going in.
Hey, what you working on?
Everyone, listen up. That was a great team effort last night. Keep that energy up, and we can do great things. Let's get to work. Our goal today is to fine-tune our transition defense. We gotta limit easy scores. All right, let's go.
You got it, come on, man. We're waiting your team. This side. We got this, don't worry. Pick up, pick up! Oh, of course! That's all you! That's all you! Get the ball! Let's go!
There we
Nice
go.
shot.
This is my mode.
Let's go.
Okay, John.
Come on, we got this. We good.
See him right.
I got Simmons. Come on, Mitchell.
Oh.
Good take, Chris. Come on, let's get. Yeah, no threes.
Oh,
man.
That Ben Simmons hook, man.
Oh, no.
Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Middleton is the 3, with Giannis playing the power forward. MP is out there with Drew Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. Well, some major news for MP. He's headed to the All-Star game. A very nice honor for him.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you figured MP would be there, but with the rosters being named, it's official. He's earned it, and I have no doubt that he'll put on a show.
Lots of intrigue around Nasir Little and how it is that his game is going to evolve. Since entering the league, he's consistently worked on developing all of his abilities. Shooting, defense, rebounding. The sky's the limit here.
Now here's Lillard. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. Now the Bucks with it. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And it was really the defense that got them to win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Pass to Sharp. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Lopez.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Oh, got that one up quick. Williams has got 5 now.
Middleton right now seeing the floor and delivering the ball well to his teammates. Good at finding the open man.
Timeout called. Portland. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Hey, guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
That last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Grant against Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. Sharp.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Here's Williams. The Blazers making their last shot. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Pass to Little. Here's Eubanks. Grant in the post. Antetokounmpo covering. Grant's shot is off.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there. And the reliability of what Drew Holiday brings to the hardwood. It's about that menacing defense night after night with great hands and great instinct.
Watford's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Damian Lillard. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pass to Sharp. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Watford.
2 minutes remaining in the
to the paint. Here's Simons. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Well, Brent, after years of being an elite defender, Holiday is finally getting the recognition he deserves.
And the best part of guys like this, BA, is that ask other guards around the league what it's like to introduce your offensive game to a guy like Drew Holiday. They will tell you he's one of the best perimeter defenders that you're going to find.
So it's Portland now. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. The shot by Watford, no good. It's a one-on-one situation. Outside, Williams. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Timeout called, Portland.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
So for the Blazers, Winslow comes in for Grant, and Payton is subbed in for Little. 1:05 left in the first. That's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Payton against Williams. Hey, from beyond the arc. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Pass to Simons. Smith against Payton. Here's Watford. Simons outside. 5 on the clock. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Williams. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Simons against Williams. Simons outside. Takes it inside to the left wing. Steps back and shoots. That shot, no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with an impressive
6. The Bucks, 22.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Jeremy Grant out there with Drew Eubanks. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Now here's Connaughton. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Heat had a huge game. He finished with 60 points and also did a lot of damage from long. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Pass to Sharp, and there's the lob. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Great defense by Giannis, using his length that time, and that shot had no chance.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Sharp. He's covered by Holiday. Out to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Will it go?
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Chalk up 2 there.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Got a piece of it. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Eubanks, covered by Lopez. Fade away. Grant's shot is off.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Pass to Little. Lillard against Williams. Here's Sharp. Here's Eubanks. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Releases. Portland again missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
The shot's good. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Williams against Lillard. To end the drought. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Here's Eubanks. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Shoots over Lopez. The shot by Eubanks, no good.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Williams' shot is good.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And that one's good. Middleton.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
With the lead they have, you might think they'd start to settle, but they are still going at the rim strong.
Lillard against Antetokounmpo. Grant outside. Lets it fly. Portland, no good that time either. Milwaukee's got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
A big group substitution here for Portland. Watford's checked in for Eubanks. Brown comes in for Grant. Simons is checked in for Sharp. And Payton is subbed in for Lillard. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Birch, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Ingles, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Smith in for Holiday. Looking to end the run, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. Second
Free throw
team.
good. Brown. And so it's Milwaukee. Don't see too many 39-point.
Your trailblazer. 8. The Bucks. 47.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. At forward, it's the talented Giannis and Middleton. Drew Holiday out there with MP. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Lillard. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Little. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Here's Sharp. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, a key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. Grant finds Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Over Holiday. Portland, no good that time either.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Williams. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Little. Middleton covering. Grant in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. A shot to stop the run. He's off on that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
For 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown. And he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Grant. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Sharp. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Williams. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Giannis
Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists now in this one. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Eubanks. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Brook Lopez.
First team foul.
The first free throw is good. A big group substitution here for Portland. Watford's checked in for Grant. Winslow comes in for Little. Simons is checked in for Sharp. And Payton is subbed in for Lillard. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Birch, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Ingles, he's checked in for Middleton. And it's Smith in for Holiday. Drains the triple.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Outside Winslow. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Watford. Portland again missing.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Williams' shot is good.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Payton finds Simons. And stolen by Williams.
Hey, right here.
Again! What an avalanche! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Trailblazers have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Pass to Brown. Williams against Simons. Now here's Winslow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They need this. And no good. Excellent D there from Ingles. Williams from long range. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give them the ball and let them go to work.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Winslow. Payton passes to Brown. Puts it up from 12. Williams grabs the board. And he lobs it up. And Williams punches it home.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And so it's Milwaukee, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their defensive.
The Bucks, 75.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Gary Payton II is out there with Johnson. Then it's Justice Winslow, and it's Brown in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Outside Winslow, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Well, the naming of the NBA's 75th anniversary team was a fun event last season. That sparked plenty of conversation, Brent.
Yeah, it was really interesting to see how it is the NBA settled on 75. So many memorable players throughout the decades. But I really enjoyed the event. I really enjoyed seeing all of those players once again getting together to be celebrated for all of their accomplishments and for building the foundation of what the NBA is today.
Johnson against Williams. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Over Williams. The shot by Johnson, no good. Williams against Johnson. Williams into the lane. Good. He hits again.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Johnson against Ibaka. Shot from 12. The shot by Johnson, no good. And the Bucks with the possession here. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Winslow, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
Well, when it comes to the timing, Serge Ibaka has that in spades. With a great sense for blocking shots.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them. Score on the fast break.
In the second.
Now here's Smith. Outside, Williams. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now Winslow. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Birch. Birch has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Williams off the drive. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Kind of a throwback bucket. Ibaka down on the inside, getting points off the glass.
The Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth.
2 minutes.
Williams against Johnson.
2 minutes.
Pass to Watford. Inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Outside Winslow. MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brent?
I think it's really difficult, BA, and I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year, their criteria changes because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with it.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year. And good! There's another!
He's scoring at an insane level, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Man, he is on a mission, closing in on third place all time in scoring. Johnson with a bucket.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Walker, he's checked in for Winslow. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Hill comes in for Connaughton. We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they'll keep possession. Outside Payton. 19 seconds left in the game. 5 to shoot. Here's Watford. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Williams with it. Shoots over Brown. And the miss. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It wasn't enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.